Alright, so let's see what else we have. I guess we don't really have anything else to do here besides be very happy that we've passed that challenge first try and go ahead and explore and see if we can do our next right. Something about the molten crags of Highwing Cove gives Jody a strong intuition to explore the area. Together you set off to take a look. I shall be joining you, reader. There seems to be nothing in particular in the vicinity, but then Jody raises her voice. Hold, reader, look here. The object in question is lodged deep in the ground, and bears the mark of the rites. You sense you may be able to secure its contents, but the mystic wards will not be easy to undo. Oops, sorry, adjustment. Let's do it. Why not? Let's see what we get. You focus on all your mental faculties on the mystic ward sealing the box's contents. Soon you are left exhausted, but the box lid unfastens. Unsad is a talisman, placed there perhaps by one of your predecessors in the rites from ages past. Cool, we got the Star Splinter. When preparing to fling the orb, the bearer charge-up speed increases plus 40%, right? So just a faster fling, I guess. That sounds pretty good. So, I guess let's just continue our journey. Nothing else to do here. The right shouldn't be too far. Yeah, it's the next one. Nest of Triesta. Or however you want to pronounce it. I don't even know, man. Something like that. We're already here, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. Commence the right, I guess. Oh, we got a bunch of pages. Okay. And we got a bunch of people wanting to talk to me. That's fine. Oh, dude, you're pissed. What's going on, man? Gilman? Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something. So much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night. He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Ah, greetings to you, noble master reader. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Is everything all right? He seems a little pissed off with himself, I guess. I mean, he has like no honor to himself, but because he abandoned, I guess, his home. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to live with that guilt. Let's just ask him if everything's all right. It's just like, let's try to sympathize. So show some empathy. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there's something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected. But then, Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for your burdening you further with his troubles. Having that said here, then are the troubles you requested. Here then are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which cannot close. Burn down remnants of the old capital of Commonwealth. Oh, burned down. Wonder what happened there. The backstory. As a warning for those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. Okay, well then. So it must have been like a library or something then. This knight could stand there on the front lines whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there, at that eve. One by one, then two by two they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them, shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain, even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met. When you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held, at least for a while longer. But instead, we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee, as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this knight, why he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. Really? You did this to yourself then. Yikes. I mean, if it makes you feel better, punishing yourself. I mean, there's some psychology to that, I guess. And, as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here, soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met Pyre hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you in the Nightwing, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day, not merely by coincidence. Perhaps undertaking oars yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however, vainly to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Alright, I like that. I like a good vent. I enjoy that he did a good vent. So we gotta know a little bit more about his past there. So, does that show up in the biography, perhaps? New, Sir Gilman's biography, right. So past Worm Knight, astral sign Scorpius? He was born on the 3rd of 11th moon. Interesting. He was driven and fixated. Gotta love the good old astrology fun times. That makes no sense to me, but you know what? Yeah, go for it. Blanket statements, psychology. One's astral sign often foretells of one's disposition, strengths, and idiosyncrasies. Sure, go for it. Motive, not applicable. He volunteered for exile, right? And years exiled 3, so he's been in here for 3 years. Is a life sentence? Oh, survived for 3 years, and it is a life. I thought it was like, dude, do you just not live that long? Are you super old or something? I have no idea. Nothing else is revealed, right? It's just him. Interesting. So he's the first person we get to know about. I like that. I enjoy thoroughly. Book of Rites, though. Let's see what we got. We got 2 more pages, it looks like. The 8 scribes, right? Is this the next one? Alright, I think this is a new one. Is it? I can't remember. We found each other and others in due time by fate, not coincidence. The wise Luciflorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch Melithe was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Blessed-born Terista swooped down upon us, but to warn of imminent attack. The many-maned Jomir thus intervened, and shared with us his humor and his haunt. Even the undertaking oars himself sought out an audience with us. Thus we became the 8, and journeyed on together. Okay, so that's the beginning of kind of the 8 scribes, I guess. I like it. I enjoy it thoroughly. But yeah, it must have been new then. Celestial landmarks. Pretending the locals discovered, and this is Emperor's Fall, right? That's kind of the lore, I guess. So the nest of Terista. So this is where we're at now. Okay. The ashen effigy of the nightmare titan Zilvius horse-headed looms as dark as ever as over the precipices of Black Basin, where her chaotic influence sundered the land itself, until it wept with fire. Damn. This very instant, that our graceful friend Terista Tithys finally laid to rest the greater Titan with the power of the holy scepter in the Empire. The stars shone down upon us all in blinding light. Teresa thought that she would bear her child in the warmth there, but alas. Now the stars do visit that local with regularity. The fissures of rock do pose more danger than one ought to invite, but a summons to the nest is to be honored. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. Alright, so I guess that's all right now. We do have some shoppage going on over here, so let's see what we have. Whoa, hey guys, let me tell you something real quick. Now, I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail, he's moved on or something like that, right? Well, I just wanted to know he was one of my most favorite customers, and because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals, okay? Thanks, I guess. I loved them so much, and then just because of that, I'm doing nothing. Wow, good job. I really thank you, Falcon Ron. Oh, maybe it's like he gave the deals only because he was, maybe. Okay, maybe I just read that wrong, or interpreting that wrong. Bonus damage +2. That's not really that great, but hey, there's some of these bad boys over here. We should really sell some stuff. That's useless. Headwind, greater ease, infinite stand. That sounds alright. I'll probably use that. That's 40%. I mean, I'm gonna sell this one. I don't think I really need that, so I'll get it out of here. After blocking airborne, we don't need that either. It's not very that useful. It's hella expensive though, which is fine. And then this bad boy. Can we like first page? Press page down to switch. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Page down is my hotkey to end the recording. Oh, good. It doesn't end. Some games are kind of weird. It doesn't work. And I enjoy that. I think it's because it's like full screen and not full screen borderless. I should probably fix that. Oh well. Stardust is good. I do like it. I think it's okay. The cheapest one. I mean, I guess that. Let's throw that in there. And then something raised by 2. That's alright. Yeah, I feel like this is okay. We don't really need anything else, so call it good. You guys really are my favorite customers, you know? Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. We try. Everything is set for the rite to commence, and all is quiet amid the monolithic stonework at the nest of Turista. All there is left to do is wait for nightfall to see it, or to set it. You observe Sir Gilman sliding back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This knight is not a knight at all! This knight betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood, if it means having to follow such a craven as Sir Deluge? Seize this nonsense, Gilman. Focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader! This knight did not see you there just now. Such was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore. Then a glimmering within the sky draws yours and his attention.
Ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Pyre Hearts. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Gilman? Still not abandoned your new friends like all the other duties and responsibilities. Sir Deluge wrestles with his mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you have courage to show yourself. You speak of courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has a little else to say to the likes of you. Figures, Gilman. You're not a knight at all. You're a teensy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows many times your size, and with so much more honor too. Then something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon, it fades. Sir Gilman slinks away. Disgraceful, you Nightwings. You're stupid to have taken that one in. And you're no good at the rites. And another thing. Well, we do not fear you. You should, man. You're gonna get destroyed. Absolutely decimated. We're definitely taking Sir Gilman in there. This knight's companions have grown so much stronger since we dumped that worthless Sir Gilman. Oh my god. You sense Sir Deluge speaks the truth. The pirates are more capable than before. I figured that. It's just gonna get tougher. Each time you feast the triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, so let's see what's going on here. So, we got Sir Deluge over here. One of his banished allies shall instantly return after... Oh, that's not good. Slash banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. Yikes. If their bear is banished, an ensuing blast can banish adversaries in a radius. Wow, so we really don't want to get banished by Sir Deluge. It's just a bad time all around. Right, so the same thing with you, I guess. Yep. And you get some quickness, so you're a fast boy. And then the same things with you. That's fine. So we're going to take you with us. I know we just used you last, but you do want to be in there, and I will respect that. And I think getting you in here is actually going to be pretty important too. I mean, we did use you last time. I'll tell you what. Let's get Tizo in here. And maybe you? Yeah, let's get Pamitha in there as well. No talisman equipped, you're right. Let's get the chance to avoid banishment. I think that's okay.
The choice is cast.
Come on then, little pyre hearts. To my kind, you are nothing but a snack. Say that around Sir Gilman a little louder, please. Come then, Nightwings. Show this knight how you defend the honor of that miserable minnow that you harbor. Engarde! Let's do this. Let's do this. This is gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, we can actually go through that. Oh, Lord. That was easy, man. Easy money. That was a little fast for me. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, you guys are garbage. Easy money. Oh, it's not tap W, it's hold W. I was doing something really goofy then. Dude, Pamitha's back. They're still not that difficult, though. The AI is still falter. There we go. This is not bad at all. Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it in his bone. Yeah, that's right, you can.
Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame.
I enjoy.
No more than a little flame.
Oh, shoot. Dude, I did good. Oh, boy. It's fine. Dropped. Dang. Oh, and you actually got me too. Oh, dude. I didn't even know he was there. Yeah, that'll do it. I can easily get that though. And this guy's pretty easy to... Oh, shoot. Really? I missed that? No, 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 no. Are you kidding? Thank you. Thank God. How'd you kill him? Don't drop it. Oh, get up. You nincomrade. Oh, Lord, that was so fast. Let's get Sir Gilman on this bad boy. I mean, I meant to do that. Let's do this. Fly, and you're done. You're done, son.
The Nightwings prevail yet again.
Another perfect as well. Yeah, of course it was crushing. Dude, we destroyed these fools. Just like every other time. They stand no chance.
It's complete.
Curse you, Gilman! You are a fool to abandon us, and now you only twist the dagger in our backs. You do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path toward enlightenment. Your words ring false, and you are unfit to lead. Shut up, and you know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight craven, yet your courage is a mere facade, and everyone knows, this knight shall see into it. Sir Gilman does not respond, although you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him. Ooh, yikes. What a bunch of meanies.
Now in the wisdom of the scribes.
I want to enjoy that. Oh, so it actually doesn't go completely, but it does do a lot. There we go.
Only wings could speed us on toward greater understanding.
All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than expected. Alright, so we can actually get some better stuff here. Can trigger an... I haven't been really using ores. I just feel like the offense or the defense isn't that powerful. Painting can trigger aura burst that banishes nearby adversaries. That sounds pretty cool. If Prometheus is banished while Winged Fury effect is active, she returns twice as quickly as usual. Winged Fury. For 5 seconds after banishing, 30% faster than usual. Right. It's not too useful. Yeah, let's just get some faster flying. I think that's just a safe bet, all in all. That's everyone. I enjoy it. I enjoy this a lot. I feel like this is going to be another easy round. I feel like the last round is just going to be nuts. Like, super nuts. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles thwarted the Pyre hearts and found Wolfred waiting for you there. Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now, then, I have something that I wish to share with you, if you've a moment. We have discovered the plan of which we're all a part. We have discussed the plan which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. It's just the same plan, right? I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Correct. Look forth, I expect I shall see several shining stars, where once you saw but one. Alright, is this just going to be the other two options then? Yep, we got goal. Oh, and we got Milith. Oh, it's different. It's all different. Weird. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that, in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we, in turn, influence the triumvirate we face when the next time comes for someone to be set free. Weird. We, in turn, influence which triumvirate we face. Oh, interesting. So is it going to be like the last person we fight or something? The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Wolfred's planner to see your current progress. Relative standings. Oh, I like it. Oh, whoa. Using Wolfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Wolfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or anytime the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. That's nuts. So, favor. A measure of the triumvirate's worth in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Infinite. Yes, please. Dude, I'll take that. But the highest favor is poised to take on the Nightwings in the next liberation rite. Ah, so, I mean, if we go to the liberation rite right now, we'll face the withdrawn, I guess. That's us. That's the record. The head. I guess the leader. De facto leader. And then notes. Ours is the triumvirate gets all the others, which all the others are judged. Interesting. Interesting motto you got there. The Tempers, they hate... Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. No one likes the Tempers, I think. Even though they are winning a little bit. Okay. Rights until liberation unknown. Liberation rights commence 1. Additional exiles required. Additional exiles required. So we need another exile in order to do a next liberation, right? Interesting. We got 9 exiles liberated, 1. Probability of success 29%. Dude, 100%. Boy. At long last, the plan is underway. The cycle of the rights turns quickly as for time. We soon should have another stab at the fall of Saliam. Interesting. I like this. This is interesting. So this is like... enough info. As the Tempers have recently surpassed. have recently surpassed in favor? Or recently surpassed... okay, I get it now. I'm just reading it wrong. Pyres are way down there, right? Good job, Sir Gilman, for abandoning them because they suck, apparently. They're actually just trash. So we're moving on. Wilfred's planner, I can just check it any time? Dude. So we can go here. We can challenge the fate. Oh, we can challenge them. It's been a long time. We can challenge these bad boys. That dude. I mean, I might want to go against him because I hate him. Ors, as they're starting to withdraw. No one likes them, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess we could go against the withdrawn and like kind of rub it in their faces, just like, hee hee, you guys are garbage. Will that be a smart decision, though? Wait, is it just the 3? I thought it was 4. Nah, it was just the 3. Let's see. We can kick this kid's ass again. Say, hey, the guy you hated, we destroyed him. Let's do it. Just make him feel bad, because I don't like him. He's a kind of a jerk. Maybe he has like a very touching backstory, and I should feel bad for calling him a jerk. I don't know. Well, he is a jerk. Barker and the Dissident. I got the impression that those curs are living freer here than where they came from. Turns out I wasn't too far off from the mark. He then shares with you what is heard about your next opponent. Barker Ashpaws, a volatile cur whose pack, the Dissidents, conduct their rites more so for thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took the culture of the Commonwealth, and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness and vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in the time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. And the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly ruckus evening, Barker was caught reliving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Androboles IV, and that was the end of his citizenship. On the downside, he caught the notice of the dissidents, who observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He soon became the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jomir Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. He makes our Rucky look like he's a saint, doesn't he? He makes our Rucky look like he's a saint? In any case, we better catch some sleep. It's going to be busy next few days. You wish Hedwyn a restful evening. In turn, it's too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Alright, interesting. So, that was an interesting backstory. Very epic music. And amazing timing that where it ended. I feel like that is very well made. Alright, you're not having it, are you? Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least for more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now, and when all of this is over, Master Reader, the Worm Knights, we are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From the movement we shove past our wormling brethren in the egg sacks, to the very end, we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This restless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads most of this knight's kind only to early doom, or in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knight, shrieking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. He then looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek that honor out, when all of this is ended, Master Reader. Thus he vows to you and is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight's duty is bound to the Nightwings. This, the fulfillment of our plan and our pursuit of freedom, is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterward is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot be fully achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high. Though not merely in pride, something has changed him. Gained +2 presence permanently. Dude, I'll take it. I like that. So his aura size is sick. Wish him well. I enjoy that kid. Oh wait, this is Wolfred's stuff. Maintains detailed summary of your progress through the rites. I can actually check this. Things happened. I'd like a kind of like a log of what happened, right? But there's nothing really there, right? Check the Book of Rites. See what's going on here. The Pyre hearts. Oh, so this is the newest one. It automatically goes to it. Nice. The Pyre hearts all follow on the path forged by the undertaking oars, who many mighty deeds exceed the smallest stature that somehow contained him. His is the most spirited triumvirate, their courage unfaltering, their hearts full. They live always with vigor, and perhaps they die with it as well. They are the undertaking's own kind, and at home above the sea as it is in, never ceasing, ever longing, as they do for something more. The undertaking who chose wisely for these qualities, then teaches that a life devoid of passion is a life devoid of life itself. That burning passion is the fuel that drives the Pyre hearts and, in turn, us all. Now, something went wrong there over the time. It's okay, though. We destroyed them, and they're nothing to us, I guess. Pyre hearts are just pretty bad. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the next part of our journey where we fly off.